Hey child, and welcome back to my channel. So here's the thing, sometimes the girls want to switch it up. They want to get a different look, a different vibe, but they don't want to have to deal with the screen doors, the lace, the gel, your edges exiting the chat, and then on top of that it's silk press season, so you know we're trying to give straight hair tease. Well, I'm gonna show you how I was able to get this look with minimal leave out, minimal heat damage, and just overall just giving you know that fresh goodness, and it is brought to you courtesy of Myfirstwig. So I'm just gonna show you some of the things they have to offer, and then I'm gonna show you the whole magic trick of all this. So they have heads where you could like store your wig. I need to start using them. Then they have styling supplies like the clips, the combs, even a storage bag. But this particular unit I'm gonna show y'all today is actually a V Part unit. That's how I was able to get this straight look without actually having to do any blending lace or anything like that. So you're gonna give scalpiana because it is your scalpiana. So this is the construction of the unit because again it's a V Part unit. They have combs on the side so it can really adhere to your head. An adjustable strap in the back so you can get a more custom fit. It does come attached in the front, but you just cut that open and then you go ahead and just apply it because again this is one of their glueless super realistic units. So let me show you how I was able to install it. So you're gonna need you some heat protectant. That's what's gonna protect your hair from getting all that leave out damage or whatever to your curls. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm dealing with some postpartum hair loss. Yes, even after a year, it happened again. I'm gonna talk about that later, but this is how I was able to do the install, but I'm gonna blend it and try to hide that damage. So after you apply your heat protectant, the best thing for you to do is to actually blow dry your hair straight. And what's gonna happen with you blow drying it is gonna lessen the amount of work that your flat iron has to do. And so you're pretty much gonna straighten it with that, and then straighten it with the blow dryer, and then you're gonna go in with the flat iron just with one pass. So I'm kind of just showing you, you wanna put the tension in your wrist and kind of just rotate it, and that's what's gonna help your hair to get straight, so you don't have to worry about all that damage from the flat iron. So yeah, just go ahead and do that, get the flick of the wrist or whatever, and then go ahead and apply the unit because again, this is the V Part. 100% human hairs, no shedding, no tangling. The hair was phenomenal. Okay, no glue, no gel, none of that. And so in the front they have these combs that are similar to like a clip-in. That's what I'm going to use to adhere the unit to my head. And then the combs on the side to just really give it that extra oomph, that extra strengthening, that extra security. So go around and leave just a little bit of leave out from your blow dry session or whatever, and then put on your wig. It's really simple as ABC, 1, 2, 3, boom. Now this unit, because I do have the silky texture, they do have other stuff, but that's what I'm using because per season we're gonna get the silky hair. But it pretty much comes ready to wear out the box. You don't have to add any curls to it. I just wanted to just to see what it was gonna do when it came to heat. But the hair is beautiful. The silkiness to it was really nice. It actually was very soft. It performs real well in heat, child. I was trying to, you know, bump the ends, but not give James Brown like my granny used to, child. But this is me just going ahead and going around and just kind of like applying some heat just to see what it's gonna do. Real easy, child. Like when I tell you this is one of the easiest units to do, the hard part is making sure that you blend your hair with it, but I'm gonna show you how to do that too. And make sure you use a good heat protectant so you don't end up with damage on your hair. But overall, y'all, this unit, when I tell y'all this is so easy, I really don't have much to say. Just go ahead and go around and use your flat iron, child, and that's if you want to, because again it comes pretty much styled out the box. You just have to do your blending. So speaking of blending, let me show you how I do it. So I have type 4 hair, y'all. It's more so for a 4B. Y'all see that little part in the top right there where it's a little thin? That's what I was talking about. That postpartum shedding, it has done me in, y'all, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can to fill in that spot. So this is me kind of just sectioning out, trying to see where my hair, because you listen, clearly I can't wear it out the house like that. Y'all see, listen, I know some people think I don't have type 4 hair. I'm telling you, yes I do, child. So anyway, here's what we're gonna do to blend it. Number one, get you a good holding spray. This came from Sally. It's the generic of the Sebastian Shaper spray. I think at some point in time every black household had this spray in their hair. But anyway, after you spray your hairspray, that's gonna help with humidity and it's gonna help with the hold. Go with the chasing method. You wanna go in small sections. Listen to me. If you don't hear nothing else, I say go small, thin sections because that's gonna allow the heat to actually hit every strand. If you go with too big of a section, it's not going to, listen to me, it's not going to flat iron correctly. You're gonna end up with more puff in your hair. It's not going to blend. That's me just showing you just how thin of a section I'm doing. So take your comb and do the chasing method. So I do kind of just like pop on the root part of my hair just to make sure that that is straight, and then I'm gonna do one pass again because the one pass is gonna help me to not have damage. I've already done the majority of the work with the blow dryer. Now you're just gonna do one pass with the flat iron. I'm gonna show you where the second pass comes in, but that's just for blending. So anyway, this is me just going ahead and making sure that I done all I need to do with my flat iron. And girl, I think this is self-explanatory. Do I really need to tell y'all what else to do? Y'all want me to sing to y'all? Yours, mine, ours. Somebody probably saying I'm playing too much. Judge your mama, not me, baby. I don't care. Anyway, let me stop because I have to say something real bad. But anyway, go around everywhere where your leave out is and just do the chasing method. This is me going to the other side now. Apply some of the hairspray that's going to help you with humidity and also control. Take a very small section, and with your fine tooth comb, I'm actually using the fine tooth comb that came with Myfirstwig. They do have styling stuff available, like I said at the beginning. Child, I'm stumbling on my words real hard. But do the chasing method, y'all. That's their little branded comb, child. And then I think that's all I show y'all here. It's pretty self-explanatory. Everywhere you have leave out, do the chasing method. Oh, and don't comb it until it cools down, because you want to make sure that you're not like causing the hair to look a mess. I'm telling you, whenever you're flat ironing, curling iron or whatever, don't do anything until it cools down. Now this is the blending part. This is where the second pass comes in. You're gonna take some of your real hair and some of the wig hair and flat iron it together. And again, do not touch it until it cools down. This is what's gonna help your hair blend into the wig. I'm telling you, you only need 2 passes of your flat iron. The first pass is for the chasing method. The second pass is to blend it out. Why? I don't know, but my stylist, when I was little, told me to do it. I've been doing it ever since, and it works. So take a little bit of the hair, a little bit of your hair, and flat iron and press it in together. And with the holding spray, it's gonna help it to adhere. And once it cools down, that's when you're gonna either brush or comb it. But what I like to do is, because silky hair, for me, it can look a little flat, I'm gonna take some hairspray just at the root and spray it and kind of lift it up, and then I'm not gonna touch it again. Well, I kind of fluffed it out, but I don't comb it until the hairspray dries. And what that's gonna do is just add some volume to the hair, similar to like women with thinner hair or finer hair who have hair and then they flip it upside down, do the hairspray and flip it back over. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And then once the hairspray dries, I'm gonna go ahead and start combing it, and that is what's gonna help it to blend. Now I did leave my bang out in the front part on purpose just because I like it, but if you want to, you can flat iron that together. But overall, this is what the end result is. I'm telling you, this wig is super easy, very minimal leave out. I didn't do my edges because I'm already doing some edge issues, but if you have some edge control, you go ahead and do that. But let me tell you something about this wig, and I've said this before on Instagram, I really don't prefer silky units, but this hair was so luxurious, and I'm not just saying this because I have a working relationship with my first wig. I'm telling you, this hair was soft, it was luxurious, it held very nicely to a curl. Like overall, this was so bomb to use. Now of course, Myfirstwig, they have a lot of units available, so if you want to try something else, you can as well. You can get a kinkier texture, you can get the silky texture, but overall it's very easy to apply, very minimal leave out. This is what it looked like. It's pretty much giving scalp. Y'all know I'm dealing with the thinning at the top, so I did the best I could, but I'm telling you, this unit is fire. So if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. I love y'all. Maki Dada, and I'm out of this piece. Bye.